How was your day today? Is everything going well? If you're listening to this, you may be feeling stuck in your work, family life, or marriage, and that feeling can be incredibly difficult. You might feel exhausted, frustrated, and unsure of how to move forward. It can feel like you're spinning in circles, stuck in a place you don't want to be. It's as if you're running on a treadmill, moving but not getting anywhere. But today, I want to remind you of something very important. You are not alone in this feeling. We all have moments when we feel like we can't move forward, but I'm here to tell you that you can overcome this. Feeling stuck in work. Feeling stuck in work is something many of us experience, no matter how far we've come in our careers. There are times when you feel like you've worked so hard, yet the results you expected aren't coming, or the passion for your work is slowly fading away. You may be doubting your abilities or questioning if this is really what you're meant to be doing. Perhaps you find yourself wondering if all the sacrifices you've made are worth it. It's completely okay to feel that way. Those feelings don't make you weak or inadequate. They simply show you that something needs to change, and that's okay. You're human, and humans are meant to evolve. Being stuck is only temporary. When you're feeling stuck, it doesn't mean it's the end of your journey. It's a sign that you might be standing at a crossroads, uncertain of where to go. Right now, it may feel like you've hit a wall, but trust that this moment is an opportunity for reflection. Sometimes the best thing you can do when you feel stuck is to step back and gain a new perspective. Take a moment to reflect on the progress you've made, even if it feels small. Every achievement, whether big or small, is a step toward growth. When you feel overwhelmed by the pressures of work, it's important to pause and take a step back. It's easy to get caught in the rush of deadlines and targets, but that often makes us forget how valuable the process is. Don't be afraid to give yourself the space to rest. Rest isn't a weakness. It's an essential part of growth. Allow yourself to breathe and reset. Take a deep breath, step away from the situation, and come back with a fresh perspective. Sometimes the answers come when you least expect them. Remember, your worth is not tied to your job. You are more than the work you do. Take time to reconnect with your passions and remember why you started in the first place. If that passion has been lost, perhaps it's time to explore new opportunities, both within your career or even outside of it. Don't be afraid of change. Sometimes it's exactly what you need to reignite your spirit. If you're facing burnout or frustration, take a moment to ask yourself what you truly want from your work. Is it fulfillment, freedom, recognition? Understanding what truly motivates you can help realign your career path. Be patient with yourself and don't rush the process. Change takes time, but every small step in the right direction counts. Feeling stuck in family life. When it comes to family, the struggles are often deeply personal, and sometimes they weigh heavily on us. You may feel like you're doing your best, but still, there's a sense of disconnection or misunderstanding within your family. Maybe you feel unseen or unheard, or there's an emotional gap that seems impossible to bridge. It's incredibly painful to feel like you're not connecting with the people who mean the most to you. But here's the truth. Family is the foundation that we can always return to, even when things get tough. Sometimes the challenges you face in your family life can feel overwhelming, and it might seem like the distance between you and your loved ones is growing. But this moment can be an opportunity to heal, to communicate better, and to reforge those bonds. If you feel distant from your family, it might be time to have an open, honest conversation. Communication is key. We often shy away from discussing our emotions, thinking it might make things worse. But not addressing our feelings can lead to even more misunderstandings. Opening up allows you to be heard and seen. It's a way of showing that you care, and it allows others the chance to show the same in return. Sometimes, simply listening is more powerful than speaking. If your family members are going through their own struggles, try to be a compassionate listener. Don't be afraid to ask them how they are feeling and allow them the space to share. Healing starts with understanding, and understanding starts with listening. And just as important, don't be afraid to ask for support. We are not meant to face everything alone. It's okay to reach out to a family member or even a close friend for help. Remember, the strongest families are the ones that lift each other up. Family bonds can be tough to repair, but the effort is always worth it. Healing takes time and trust, but once the lines of communication open, the chances of re-establishing a deeper connection grow significantly. Family is about learning to love each other again and again, even when things aren't perfect. Feeling stuck in marriage. Marriage is a beautiful, complex journey, but like any journey, it comes with its fair share of challenges. If you've been feeling disconnected from your partner, it can be one of the loneliest feelings. It might seem like the emotional distance is growing, like you and your partner are no longer on the same wavelength. You might feel like you're both simply coexisting rather than truly connecting. But don't forget, marriage is a partnership that requires care and continuous effort from both sides. Sometimes life gets in the way. Work pressures, family obligations, and daily responsibilities can create emotional exhaustion. These distractions can cause couples to drift apart, and it may seem impossible to get back on track. But marriage isn't about perfection. It's about continuously choosing each other every day, even when it's tough. If you feel like the connection is fading, take a moment to reflect on your bond. When was the last time you spent quality time together? Sometimes it's the little things that make the biggest difference. Whether it's a quiet walk, a shared cup of tea, or simply sitting down and talking about how you're both feeling. Don't let the small misunderstandings grow into larger issues. Communication is the foundation of any strong marriage. In marriage, patience, understanding, and empathy are vital. When you're going through tough times, instead of pointing fingers or shutting down, try to open up to each other. Ask your partner how they're feeling and express what you're going through as well. Being vulnerable might be difficult, but it's through vulnerability that true connection is made. Don't be afraid to seek outside help if necessary. Sometimes therapy or counseling can provide a safe space for both partners to express themselves. It's a sign of strength, not weakness, to ask for support when you're struggling in your relationship. Overcoming these challenges. In the end, always remember that you are not alone in facing these challenges. Everyone goes through difficult times in their careers, family lives, and relationships. These challenges can feel overwhelming at times, but it's important to remember that how we face these challenges defines who we become. Challenges don't last forever. They are opportunities for growth, reflection, and change. Don't forget that every difficulty is temporary. No matter how stuck you may feel right now, you have the strength to push through it. The darkest moments can sometimes lead to the brightest transformations. Keep believing in yourself, trust the process, and keep moving forward. Brighter days are ahead. Remember, every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to where you need to be. Embrace the journey, and be kind to yourself along the way. Thank you for listening to these words. Know that you are worthy, capable, and strong. You have already made it through so much in your life, and this challenge is just another step on your journey. You will find your way forward, and each day brings you closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. Keep believing in yourself. Yellow Heart.